let's see here. Oh, Queen top housekeeper quit at Sandringham, staff refused to form Christmas bubble. Okay, let's see. Queen top housekeeper quit as Sandringham staff refused to form Christmas bubble. A source close to Buckingham Palace insists the departure of Patricia Earle, 56, was a completely
amicable.
Okay. The Queen's head of housekeeper at Sandringham has quit her role after staff refused to form a month-long bubble to allow the royal family to spend Christmas there. Patricia Earle said to be embarrassed over the staff revolt and has stepped down. So she's 56. Oh my goodness. It's reported that staff did not want to be away from their own families for that long a period over the festive break. The Queen and Duke of Edinburgh, okay, image PA. Buckingham Palace has insisted that Miss Earle's departure is completely
amicable,
according to the Mirror. Can you imagine that? What Fifi had said on my previous video? The 56-year-old is a member of the Royal Victorian Order for her long service as a housekeeper and has worked for the Queen for 32 years, including 14 as head housekeeper. But the royal family traditional Christmas plan have been thrown into turmoil by the drama. Well, they just have to do things themselves. I mean, it doesn't learn to lift up a cup from the kitchen to wherever you're gonna be eating. Oh my goodness. Imagine quitting your job because your staff refused to be away from their families for a month at Christmas to serve an old lady. And without staff, they can't make a family dinner. With all this freaking protocol and all of this, I mean, for Christmas, you know, with your own family, it's not like you're having state dinner where you want proper, all of this fancy kind of thing. People can, thank God, oh my God, thank God Harry and Meghan left, because I just don't see Meghan being comfortable over there. You have to wear a freaking suit and tie to go over there. Most likely, I don't know. I'm not a freaking fly on their wall. This is a place to be relaxed. Who wants to walk around with a suit and tie and it's supposed to be just family? My goodness, you want to be relaxed? Kids running around, playing, you know, carefree. But they want everything in a freaking proper and a formality and all of this. It's freaking embarrassed. I mean, not embarrassed, uncomfortable. That's the word, uncomfortable. How the hell you gonna be comfortable where it's supposed to be a place of relax? I'm telling you, Harry and Meghan and Archie and Miss Doria right now, and especially Harry, he's learning the right way to celebrate Christmas right now. Okay, the holiday. This is the right way of doing it. Okay, be spontaneous. Okay, you walk comfortable with comfortable clothes. Okay, you walk in the kitchen, you know, if Miss Doria and Meghan cooking something, you here goes my craziness. You know, he's playing with Archie and stuff and pretend Archie is hungry just to poke his finger into the food to have a taste and things like that. This is how it goes. You be comfortable. You know, Archie's running around, you on the floor with Archie, not a freaking suit and tie or something like that. You relax, you know, chasing the dog around and I was gonna say Meghan sending Harry to go get something, go buy something or some gravy if they forgot. But you know, there's a lockdown. They probably had to do their shopping all at once, make sure that they have everything. But my goodness, I just can't imagine being over there. I don't care how much money they gave me to go spend the freaking holiday with them. It's freaking uncomfortable. It's boring. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you mean they fired a poor woman on Christmas Eve? Yeah, she mentioned that in the previous post that I read. Okay, so hold up. She doesn't like the fact that the staff revolt, so she quit. They need to tell the truth. They tried to get that lady to work by herself and she wasn't having it and quit. I'm telling you, we have all these people. And the worst thing with the freaking royal family, they all are, with the exception of Queen and her husband, they all are capable of doing things. Why can't they go in the freaking kitchen and do things and help around? My goodness. Chill. Merry Christmas, Sussex Squad. Oh my God. These people are so over the top, out of touch. So their story is that the staff were so unreasonable for not wanting to leave their families for a month over the holiday that their supervisor was so embarrassed that she quit because of their bad behavior. That's the true story, huh? Oh my God, they have to come. Uh, what I'm thinking as I read this, there's two different level of lie. There's the common people lie. Okay, they're trying to reach the commoners. Okay, to lie to them, but the commoners shred apart the nonsense and say, "Oh, you mean to tell me they quit because nobody's coming over?" Nobody wants to leave their family. You better come up with something else. And then there's those high level society kind of lie where everybody knows you're lying, but they buy it anyway. Oh my God. And when you go to those parties with those high level society, every single one of them is lying to each other and they all buying it. The common people saying, what the fuck you telling me? You want to tell me someone quit because they don't want to leave their family? It's another level of Harry kind of situation. They want Harry to leave Meghan and Archie. And they're pissed about it. That's the same thing. Okay, let me move on. Okay, they need to hire a room reader. Oh my God, there's a post yesterday with Squidward saying to read the room. Oh my goodness. They need to hire a room reader because they're not reading the room these days. But if they read Housekeeper, only get $24,000 a year. After 30 years of service, what more can I say? Yeah, it's pretty, my goodness. Okay, modern slavery indeed. But lots of Brits want to be associated with this family. So yeah, I don't pity them who go work for this greedy family. Yeah, this is the thing here, what I'm getting here. But Harry and Meghan just shred the term royal into pieces, saying how nonsense this royal. What happened is that the royal family branded themselves as this high society kind of thing. Okay, so they all so formal, they that prestige kind of family, they put themselves in a pedestal and they want people to see them in a pedestal. But once Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan, once Meghan got there, and Diana too, I have to say, but people were not really paying attention as much as they are paying attention now. But it's the thing, Diana didn't see them as that pedestal kind of type of a family. Diana didn't see them that way. She didn't give a fuck who they were. She just wanted love, right? And she shred them into pieces. Look at this. Even after they were preventing her from leaving the family and all of that, she found ways. I mean, that was before the divorce and all of that. She found ways to get the word out. She didn't give a shit about them. It's saying, this family is not normal. This family is freaking what can you say? A clan of destroyer. They destroy lives. And Princess Diana saw it. And I think what threw them over the edge, the family over the edge, and the queen to, push for that divorce, I think it was the book that Diana did. I came across a YouTube video. Was that guy, Morton, something like that, who did the Diana something, her story or something. I forgot how the book went. The book that Diana pretty much gave access to. Okay, that YouTube video was saying how they got the information from Diana. Okay, there was someone who had access in the palace who could, the reporters were writing questions for Diana. And then he will go into the palace and hand Diana the question, and Diana will answer them. And I think some of them were recorded, and they were surprised that she even recorded some of the things that she was answering. Yeah, the question, she read the question and answered them, and the recording, and then the reporters, did what they had to do with to write the book. So Diana didn't give a fuck about who the royal family were. She just wanted her husband. And then because they prevent her from getting her husband, okay, and she's like, I'm gonna expose your ass. And that's what happened. And then there's Harry and Meghan here. And now in our time, they just exposed their ass again. And people are starting to see, you're not that prestige. You are freaking bottom of the feeder. And this is what's going on here that I'm seeing. People are not seeing them for what they are. So before, people will, they will hire people for pennies, because of their brand. It's the same thing with the Trump brand too. Before, Trump brand was like freaking prestige kind of thing, but we know how they work. It's the same kind of thing. It's the same thing that I'm seeing here. They're not that prestige, so they abuse the royal family. They abuse their name to get people to work for pennies for them. That's what it is. Now, if they were to hire someone to come and work for them to do the exact same thing, they're gonna have to pay up. They're not gonna get just anybody. And the worst thing is that they're probably going to need training because of their freaking formality. People cannot be themselves. So anyway, let me get going. Modern slavery indeed, but lots of Brits want to be associated. There it is. Okay, family. So yeah, I don't pity them who go work for this greedy family. Okay, who's going to Sandringham? It was announced the Queen and Philip were spending Christmas together at Windsor. This is why they can't go there. Okay, the staff will have to quarantine with them. Okay, it's bad press after bad press after bad press. No wonder they need the Sussexes as the bad guy. Yep. Okay, I'm surprised. Wasn't the Queen paying them the astronomical sum of $24,000 a year? Oh my goodness. I guess someone finally clued the housekeeper in on the fact that they can't work fewer hours and get paid more not working for the Queen. Okay, let's go. Next tweet. I think it was this one. Okay, next one. I know Prince Harry is happy because I know he is having peace in a way he never got in the UK. I'm sure he misses his home country, but he has privacy, ownership, and agency. He can move about without being stuck. He can create without being told no. Yep, what he always wanted. That's one of the thing I did yesterday. I delete a lot. Let's listen to this.
A reluctant prince.
And during that period of frustration, did you ever wish that you weren't a prince?
I wish that quite a lot, actually. But, it's something I'd love to do, and, now I've had the chance once, I suppose I've got quite into it. And at the end of the day, if you join the army, you expect to go on operations. I don't want to sit around at Windsor because I just generally don't like England that much, and, it's nice to be away from all the press and the papers and the general shite that they write. Time in my life with my head buried in the sand, thinking, I don't want to be Prince Harry, I don't want this responsibility, I don't want this role. Look what's happened to my mother. Why does this have to happen to me?
Harry even considered a drastic move.
Prince Harry got so low that he decided at one point that he might leave the royal family.
He's living this life that he's been born into. It's not his choice. And I think he felt at times very cross about that.
A reluctant prince.
He's not going back. He's not going back. 1 year review is up. Okay. So, yeah, throughout his life, he's been saying that. My goodness. But he had to find the perfect woman who's willing to take on that challenge with him. And Meghan is the one. And it's like, I'm out of here. You don't want to accept her? I'm out. It's almost like it's a gift that was given to him by the royal family to put, do all this nonsense. But the thing is that too. Okay, it's almost the same thing that Princess Diana did. Princess Diana fought for her husband. She wanted her husband back. Okay, the parallel here is Prince Harry fought to stay within the royal family. Okay, he fought because they were preventing him from meeting his grandma, and you have to go through a third person, the courtier, men in gray suit. The information were not being going directly to the person, the Queen, who, he really wanted to direct his message. And he even said, I want half in and half out. They said no. So we can blame him for leaving. We cannot blame him for leaving. Right now, since he left, the royal family is just bad news. Like one of the tweets I just read is bad news after bad news after bad news. I don't think he wants to go back to that. I'm sure he's already experienced the thing that he always wanted, and he's having a life of best of his life right now. His child, his wife, his mother-in-law, treating him as Harry. That's what he always wanted. Treating him as Harry. You have probably Miss Doria calling Harry, Harry, hey, hand me this, okay? Not Prince Harry, can you do this for me? You know, bow down to him and all of this. No. And you're probably hearing Miss Doria telling Prince Harry, what the fuck you doing? This is not normal, Harry. I don't think Miss Doria would said that, but you know, this is the straight up talking he always wanted. He probably gonna get it. I don't think Miss Doria talked like that. Oh, it's the spanking that Harry always wanted his life. He never got it. Let me stop. I'm going off right now. But anyway, but seriously, in all seriousness, yeah, this is the environment he always wanted. I think he's experiencing it right now. You know, you walk in the refrigerator, in the kitchen, open the refrigerator door and get your thing yourself. All right, Miss Doria is sitting watching TV and say, "Hey Harry, while you're there, can you grab me that?" Something like that. You know, you don't have some freaking server to come and do every single thing for you. But anyway, I think it took him a long way to probably get that thing out of his system. Whatever royal kind of life he had, it probably took him a while to get it. Probably when he take off his clothes, things on the floor and stuff like that. Megan is like, the dirty box is over there. How do they call this? The laundry basket is over there. Instead of living on the floor, put it there. I don't have to hire somebody to come. We have this mortgage to pay. We have to cut down on some stuff. You have to do some stuff yourself, you know. So all of this he probably have to learn. You know, Megan is probably telling him, you know, when you finish with a cup, put it in the dishwasher. We don't have to have an extra person, an extra hand to come and do that for you. You finish with it, you put it there. Or if I'm over here, you know, I'll do it while I'm here. You don't have to do it. You know, those kind of things, you just have to learn. It may sound outrageous for me to even say it, but if you imagine the life he came, look at they just fire whatever, people quitting because they didn't want to spend time. Every little thing that they need, someone have to pick it up for them. Okay? So now he's in a life where Miss Doria and Megan probably gonna say, honey, I love you, but you're gonna have to do this. Okay? This is a freaking cup. Put it in the freaking dishwasher. I don't have to do it. Or an extra hand will have to come after you to pick it up. And that's the thing I'm trying to teach my sons. Okay? 2 boys. I have 2 boys. They have to learn to do stuff. And when they pick a woman, they better pick someone who can do stuff too. Okay? It's a 50-50 kind of thing. Anyway, let's see. Sis, he already got Megan and Archie. Stop making me stand him more than I do. I try to focus on him and nothing else. Not my fault. He is standable on his own. Okay? That should have gone with one of that video that I made where someone was saying that we're not giving Harry that much love. But the squad are giving Harry as much love as possible. Okay, thank you. I was looking for a clip from Line 11. Agree, so glad for him. There's nothing like having autonomy in your own life. Okay, we're happy to have him in California, and now he's thriving. Okay, I have family to protect, Prince Harry. Okay, it's kind of you to talk of Prince Harry in that manner. I pray he finds all the peace he deserves. I know he misses his country where he was born and raised, but my prayer is that he find peace and happiness all he desires. Okay. Okay, he's with his wife and son, both whom he'd move heaven and earth for. Oh, okay, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, next tweet. This deserves a bookmark. Okay. Okay, unless Prince William found a vaccine overnight and planned to distribute it during his PR train tour in the middle of the worldwide pandemic, his ass should stay home like everybody else. Look at the eye. Okay, oh my goodness. Let's see. Let the church say amen. Okay, what I miss. Apparently, these are the squad who were left in the blank 14 hours. Probably was at work when all the juicy stuff was coming out. Apparently, William and Kate are going on the PR train tour to thank healthcare workers while the British government banned everyone else from traveling. Actually, paying HCW to say thank you, okay, will be far better than spunking it on these two entitled grifters. Okay, having just got back from his trip to the Davos, sporting a hint of a bronze tan climate change conference, my ass, okay? He would have known one end of an iceberg than another. Shameful extravagance, okay? Absolutely, but they want to give us hope. The royal family need to go. Oh my God, I'm telling you, this is the outcry they want people to have, okay? This is the outcry they want. So if the government is telling them to do that and they putting a lockdown, so the government is talking, two-blade sword, okay, telling people no travel and all of that. I'm listening to Hugo's talk and stuff like that about lockdown and all of this, okay, and then all of a sudden, if it's the government who's telling them to go on that tour, is the government is two-blade sword. They want people to do the outcry. They really want I'm telling you guys, they really want the royal family to be abolished. They want people to come out and cry. That's the thing too. They don't have a backbone like Harry does. Harry would have told them, no, I'm not gonna go. Okay, even if you have to take some of the taxpayers off of me, I don't care. I'm not gonna go. There's a pandemic. All right, next tweet. All right, let's see. Prince Harry will experience what Christmas is really about. You just know how excited he is. They won't be sending their son off to a private room to eat because they have not learned their manners yet. Harry, Meghan, and Doria. Oh shit! I swear, this is almost like I was saying previously. Okay, warm home and Christmas tree. She retreated that, okay? Why are you doing this to me? Now I can stop thinking of Happy Archie being the center of attention during Christmas festivities in Montecito. Okay, they had their own Christmas last year, but this year will be totally different in their own home. I want to be a fly on their wall. Oh my goodness, yeah. Was it last year? Where were they? I don't think they didn't move to California yet. I think they were in Canada. Yeah, they were renting that home with that David Foster, I believe. David Foster's home, something like that, in that island in Canada. Okay, next tweet. So now they're in their own home. They have to make their own tradition. Okay, they never perceive this as karma. In their minds, this is all Meghan's fault. Had she just been willing to tolerate the abuse, she will still be the focus and none of this will be happening. Okay, let's see here. That's abuser for you. They never see their role and always think the victim had it coming for them. Yep, so true. Okay, that's in French. The fallout for Netflix response to the royal family asking for a disclaimer, and now the negative TV show about Prince George and negativity surrounding Will and Kate's upcoming tour. Okay, sweet karma. Isn't it wonderful? Oh my God, those squads are something. All right, this next tweet. This one was only for thing. The British royal family should have stayed quiet and keep it to their never complain, never explain mantra. Now it's sure Netflix is going to find more dirt on them to air on season 5 and 6. That's the laughing. Okay, 6 comment here. And they're gonna make sure it's all fact. Haha. Okay, fingers crossed. Oh my goodness. I would like to see more of Andrew and his besties Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell feature. There's a video that I did on one of the tweet videos where I explain about the crown, their focus. Okay, they name it the crown for a purpose because the focus. Okay, is all the people who are related or in connection to the crown. Okay, they're definitely gonna talk about Charles. Okay, they're definitely gonna. That's the thing because he is freaking connected to the crown because he's what is it, second in line or first in line after the queen, right? So he's definitely, they will be talking about him. No matter how much he cry, Wolf, they're gonna talk about him. Okay? That's a giving. Okay? William, another one. They will be talking about him at some point, if they get to that point of William's time. Okay, they will talk about him because he is connected to the crown. The other person they probably will be talking about is George, depending how far they go with the crown. But from my understanding, they have 2 more seasons left. So I don't know how they're gonna do that, because I see every season is only 10 episodes of each. So I don't know how far they're gonna spread that. All right. So unless, I don't know if they decided to extend it a little bit more. Okay. So definitely Charles, they will be talking about it. Camilla, they will still be talking about her, because now she's married to Prince Charles, because Prince Charles is connected to the crown. I heard some part, I didn't watch all of it, of the Sussex Squad podcast. There were a couple of things they were bringing up about the crown, and one of them was saying something about you know, are they gonna touch certain topic and all of this? This is my answer to them. It's people who are connecting to the crown. I don't think they're gonna mention Andrew as much as we want. Fergie, maybe they might show Andrew pop up here for something, or talk, you know, or when they're having family reunion gathering, you know, to represent each of those queen children, because they are connecting to the queen. Okay, they will probably show them. Okay, but to have a specific role focus on them, like Andrew, and stuff like that, they will not. They, you know, maybe a talking role here and there. Look at the first 3 seasons. You know, they spoke about the queen's daughter. Okay, she was there, but she wasn't really major role there. Okay, it's the queen, it's Charles. Okay, and other event that takes a while. Okay, the reason why Diana matter in this thing, because she's connected to Charles. Okay, and Meghan definitely not. What is it? Harry, maybe, again, only with family gathering. They probably have an actor represent Harry, and that's about it. Okay, not really focus too much on him. All right, let me leave that alone, because one video I explain it. Okay, they're already setting up in this season for the Andrew saga. I doubt it. That favorite child episode lay in the paved work. Okay, definitely. I'll be surprised. Okay, again, I'm not them, but it's based on what I've heard some of the creator have spoke about. Okay, if I went on with what he said, this is the way that I see it. Okay, and Charles have so much information to go by. I don't think they have time to focus on all the others. But if they do, if they, you know, focus deeply into that, I'll be surprised. Okay. Okay, definitely. And Diana's documentary, a world reporter passed the same fiction judgment. This reporter said Diana's account was one-sided, so the balanced view became Diana imagined and created the situation because of her illness. So at least they acknowledged she was ill. You know what? This is a picture that they want to paint to people. Diana was well. Okay, she was well. Maybe the eating disorder. The reason they're saying she was ill, okay, is because they inputted on them, on her. Okay, they made her ill. Okay, how the hell you marry someone and the person is not sleeping on your bed? And what is she supposed to do? You calling this ill? My God, it's they imposing that. Okay, they the one who's painting. Okay, forget what we assuming. For me, I'm gonna forget assuming anything. I'm just gonna look at Meghan, for instance. Okay, look at Meghan. She's still there here. She could, you know, if she wants, she could speak for herself right now. Look at the picture they put on her. Okay, look at the tabloid of the pictures they had painted of Meghan. Okay, just imagine that, and then think of Diana. Do you think Diana really sick? Okay, please, okay. We just have to put 2 and 2 together. Look at the parallel. We just have to look at the parallel, especially of our time. They made Meghan seems like that horrible person from the time she's married. You know, all the silly tabloid nonsense and stuff like that. You're telling me, with what we see they've done to Meghan, and I will buy their BS of what they did to Diana? I'm not buying it. I'm gonna buy what the Princess Diana said on the audio. That's what I'm buying. Okay, these people are certified liars. They spin things into all sort of things. Okay, they want you to see things their way, but you know, because they never been on the other side of people inflicting pain on them, so they probably will never understand any of this. Okay, because they've been put on that pedestal all their lives, so they will never understand the pain and suffering and the agony that people are going through. Alright, yep, how stupid are these royals? Next season is going to show them even more of how disgusting that family is. That's why they're shocked. All of a sudden, they're putting a mirror in front of them and say, this is who you are. And all of a sudden, no, I'm not this. I thought I was that. Da, 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 da. But the people who felt the pain that they have suffered under them, you can deny them. Okay, let's see this. Is that what I just... Okay, that's what I just read. Alright, this one is a thread. Maybe that should be video number 3.